Good morning. I am Cecilin Blues. Thank you for joining me for this Wildstar guide. Today we are collecting the journal entries in the cross-faction zone Wilderrun. Wilderrun contains a total of 16 journal entries, 12 can be collected by the Dominion and 13 by the Exiles. There is quite a bit of overlap, so we will be showing the locations for all journal entries in this zone. I have organized this guide in the order you will likely encounter the entries as you progress through the zone. Check the video's description for a list of timecode links in the order that they appear in your datacron. We start in Fort Vigilance collecting a Dominion-only journal entry entitled The Royal Domain Decree. This is in the north section of camp, underneath what looks like the mosquito net. Next, also located in Fort Vigilance, is the journal entry A Citizen's Petition. This can be found in the classroom. You will be sent here as part of one of the quests in the area. Let's head over to Fool's Hope. These are the Exile-only journal entries. There are 4 in total. The first is next to Victor Lazarin, and is titled How I Did It by Victor Lazarin, an introduction. The next 3 are next to the crafting station. It requires a quest completion, which is offered by the NPC I am standing next to, Gabby Greenfield. The quest is titled Misplaced Manuscripts. And once you have completed that quest, these 3 journal entries will appear around her: To Serve Snoglug, An Explorer's Guide to Pumera Bites, and The Exalted Wilderrun, Myth and Legend. Now, on to the things that can be collected by anyone. Let's start by going into Discovery Heights. We are on the west side and we are just along the road. There is a flare here as well as a hoverbike, and you will find meditation and the art of hoverbike maintenance. From here, if you head to the Giant's Wall, there is one journal entry that is located north of the road. It is outside one of the huts that the Torine use, and is labeled Memories of Cassus. There is a second journal entry in this area. It is south of the road, in the Pumera Pen.
Double kill.
And it is entitled The Pumera Gambit. We are now taking a brief detour to collect the secret stash. This is in Wilderrun Chase at the top of a tree. I'll be honest, I do not remember how I got up here. If my memory is serving me any useful purpose at the moment, it is that there is a challenge in the area to race up this tree, and when you get to the top, you can jump over the people and head out to the very edge here. The most important thing I will tell you is that when you collect this, wait until you can actually click on it. When you see me reaching up and you see the little red X on my hand, if you click on that, your character will automatically walk to directly underneath that box and fall to their death. You have to wait until you get the blue signal from your hand that you can collect it.
Achievement granted.
That's the trick. Let's go back to collecting journal entries. I lied. Let's pick up a museum item. We are in an area of the map labeled Maiden's Pool. This is an Exile-only pickup. It is the museum item Tresayne Swordmaiden Helm. When you're near enough, the exclamation point will show up on your map, so it's not too hard to home in on it. Now, let's go back to collecting a journal entry. We are in the Marshal's Haven, and we are on the east side of town, This is up above the road. And we are picking up the Yatish Fan Club Oath. You can then head into Kel Ulgar, which is to the east. Northeast, really. And we are on the west side of the fortress, and we are on top of the Forgemaster's dais. You will find Forgemaster statue analysis. Once again, we're going to take a small break from collecting journal entries, and we are going to pick up the Dominions museum item. This is the Darkwitch Totem, and it can be found at the top of Kel Ulgar. And once again, the exclamation point will show up on your map when you are close enough, so it's very easy to home in on them. Since we are talking about the Dominion, let us grab a Dominion-only journal entry. This is the Zax Abides, and it can be found in the Rotwood Collective right next to Mondo Zax. Again, only Dominion characters can collect this particular journal entry. Our next journal is Researcher Anton's Field Journal. This requires world story progress. The world story section is first signs of infection, and this journal will be present in whichever camp you are associated with. So if you're an Exile, it will be in Research Camp Echo, while if you are Dominion, it will be in the Rotwood Collective once you have completed the quest. Moving forward into the Deathbringer Hollow, on the door behind Deathbringer Eel? Yeah, we're going to go with Eel. You will find the Emissary's Creed. Next, we've headed inside Vitara's Refuge. The Torine Battle Log is east of center and east of the road. It is resting on top of this, like, rock bench. It is the Torine Battle Log. And our final journal entry can be found at the back end of the Lumini Hybridization Complex. The map area is labeled the Strange Glade. And then you enter the Stranger's Hollow. The journal entry you are picking up is the Spiders of Nexus. Be a little bit cautious coming in here. There is a 3+ boss that will beat your face in if you are alone. That concludes this guide. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please show your support by hitting the like button. If you are looking for more Wildstar content, you can subscribe to the channel. That way you will be notified when new videos are uploaded. You can also follow me on Twitter @itsboats, where, in addition to providing video updates, I occasionally express opinions. Thank you again, and have a great day.